Okay, two stories today. The first is, this is how a nickname gets created. So, it was like a month, 6 weeks ago. I was playing at MGM. There was this old guy at the table playing like an old guy, and there was this younger guy who, it was his birthday. He was going to the David Copperfield show. He was playing until the show started. So, they get into a hand. The old guy limp calls pre, check calls the flop, check calls the turn, and the river goes check, check. So, the younger guy had 9-8, he flopped an 8, he rivered a 9, so he shows down 2 pair. The older guy had queens. That's how he played queens. Limp call, check, check, get to showdown. That's how he played queens. So the younger guy says, because he sees he was behind the whole time until the river, he says like, oh man, sorry. The older guy says, come on, don't say you're sorry. Like, we're all trying to win, we're all here to win, we're all here to make money. Don't say you're sorry, because you're not sorry. If you were sorry, you would like give the money back. You're not sorry. You tried to win the hand, you won the hand. Just say what it is. Which is funny. That's how, I didn't know the old guy was like this hardcore, like he's out playing for blood, considering the way he played those queens. Limp call, check, check and get to showdown. So I text this entire story to Herbs and Rye, and at the end I say, you know, I guess he's trying to make money like in stealth mode or something. So from then on, we've been calling him stealth mode, which is interesting because it is a really cool sounding nickname, but the guy isn't really cool. He doesn't have it for the right reason. He doesn't have that nickname for a cool reason, but it is on its own with no context, a really cool nickname, stealth mode. Which made me think of 2 other really cool nicknames, they're both from Atlantic City. One, Amphora, A-M-P-H-O-R-A. We were downstairs eating in this lounge once, and we saw the guy down there. We had seen him in the poker room a lot. We didn't really care for him, but after we saw him in that lounge, we started calling him Amphora because it was the only time we were down there and like the only guy we recognized. So I thought that was a really cool word. It sounds really cool, but we don't like the guy. Like, he doesn't deserve that nickname, despite, to me, it being a really cool nickname. And the other nickname is Rounders, also Atlantic City. The guy was waiting for a seat once, and he didn't have his headphones in, so we could hear from a few tables over what he was watching on his phone, and it was Rounders. So his nickname was Rounders, which is like the ultimate nickname, and it wasn't really a guy who deserved it. We didn't like that guy either, but somehow he got like the #1 nickname we had. So Rounders, Amphora, and Stealth Mode now out here. 3 really cool nicknames, but don't care for any of the people, and they don't really deserve a nickname that cool, but they have it. But that was only a short story. I don't think the video will be that long, so I want to add in another short story. We were playing at Caesars last week, and this guy told this other guy, you know, you're out of context a little bit, but he told this other guy, you know, I'm older than you are. You're 41, I'm older than you are. And he didn't look that old. So another guy at the table says, no gray hairs. That's why you must look so much younger than you do. No gray hairs. And then he pauses for like a second, and he says, Men in Black. And I thought, that's odd. We weren't talking about movies at all at this table, and all of a sudden he's talking about Men in Black. And he keeps saying some things, and then the dealer says, do you mean just for men? And that's what he meant. He was trying to tell the guy, you must look so young because you don't have any gray hairs because you use just for men. But instead of just for men, he was calling it Men in Black. So at first, we just like cleared up what he meant, but then I was thinking for a minute and I thought that's actually a way better name. They should call just for men, Men in Black instead. They probably want to get away with it for like being kind of racially insensitive. Maybe some people would complain about that, but that would be a much cooler name if they called it that. So there are your 2 stories, Stealth Mode, Men in Black, and that wraps up this video. I'll see everyone tomorrow. And remember, rice is a spoon food.